Hello, dear Aquarius. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 30th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Aquarius. I'll tell you today's horoscope. You're starting to go slowly and little by little, which will bring you many benefits in the long term. Don't feel like you're going to miss out on many things if you don't go at the speed you used to. Remember that the best things are those that take time to mature, and that's why one can wait. Aquarius, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. During this change of month, many opportunities will be coming to you through different channels, and the time is to act intelligently, selecting those most valuable options that won't waste your time and allow you to develop better in your work. Due to the current planetary position, there is a certain margin of safety if you have money saved to make an investment that can give you dividends. In love, expect a happy encounter soon. You will leave those stories that have been bothering you in the past. The influence of Mars direct in your Aquarian sign balances the scales that have been somewhat unbalanced by the action of Uranus, your retrograde ruler. Certain old wounds will be clearly felt during the day. Today, do not give them more room than necessary. Make sure you do everything in your power to recover the relationship you are in. The effort is worth it. Certain issues with your work colleagues that caused some tension in your work environment will be resolved. A job offer may come through an acquaintance, Aquarius. You might be interested. Instead of complaining about others, try to reach an agreement or rapprochement. Make good use of the opportunities that will be presented to you, and you have to be alert. Some older person can give you good advice. Do not waste it. Your sincerity can end up giving you problems with the people around you. You will use your imagination to escape from the problems of everyday life, but focus. A loved one will surprise you with the news of a pregnancy, and you will be happy. In love, you need to clear up some doubts. Don't be afraid to go and ask whoever you need. You will feel very good thanks to your vitality, and you will enjoy plenty of energy. If you had argued with someone, today you can fix it and improve your mood. Try to solve the problems one by one. There is a trip going around in your horoscope, and although it is not initially associated with your love life, don't be surprised if something interesting comes up along the way. A person appears in your life and will attract you more than expected. Be careful if you have a stable partner, because now your ruler is retrograde in Aries and you tend to be very impulsive. You are thinking about moving jobs, and in doing so you will have to take more time to move from the place where you live. An unexpected circumstance puts an end to your sentimental worries. You will have the willpower to say no to someone who is not good for you and say yes to someone who is really worth it. In love, these last days of October, your love life will be enveloped by a unique magnetic aura. You will know what to do and what to say at all times. Thanks to this alert and creative attitude, you will overcome any difficulty that arises, and you will captivate everyone. You will be surprised to find love in someone who until now had no interest in you at all. A stranger becomes someone important in your love life, and from this planetary cycle, things change a lot for you. In health, it is essential that you have a pleasant home and work environment to help balance your nervous system and improve your health. The mind and body work in unison, and if one part is out of harmony, the other suffers. Set aside about 15 minutes a day to do some breathing and concentration exercises that will help you restore your internal harmony. Your health requires proper management today, since the negative energy overload in your body can be noticeable these days. At work, if you don't like your job at all, think about changing it, because you really need to work in a place where you feel comfortable and happy. That's what life is about, also enjoying our work, but don't leave it until you have a new job secured. If you still don't know what the best job for you would be, start studying something you like. You have to keep preparing yourself because things don't just happen by magic. You have to prepare yourself so that when the opportunity comes, you are ready. Money and fortune, there are investments that seem safe, but after digging a little into the surface, you realize the instability and lack of seriousness. Before making unstable deals, seek the advice of knowledgeable people and follow their advice. The positive qualities of your sign, your originality, creativity, and Aquarian imagination will help you in this stage to reach the economic destiny that you have worked so hard to achieve in these months. There is a reward on the way, but especially for today. Lucky color, blue. Sexual energy level, high. Cosmic dynamics, the ability you have to attract money and fortune to you through a stroke of luck by following a hunch. Dangerous tendency, exaggerations, which consist of doing things without thinking and then regretting them. You should avoid making significant decisions without having carefully analyzed them. Phrase of the day, good things are done because it is good to do them, not to expect a reward. The best relationship happens with a fire sign and also with Libra and Gemini, the most tense relationship with Scorpio. If you are single, it is a cycle where communications will be basic in your love life. Check your messages and missed phone calls because you will find a surprise. Today's universal number, 1. Favorable hours, according to Eastern European Standard Time, adjust to your local time 10:20 a.m., 12:15 a.m., 5:15 p.m., and 7 p.m. Lucky numbers in chance, 6, 11, 18, and 24. Hello, dear Aquarius, I'll tell you today's horoscope. Advice from the psychic, don't let yourself waste time and make the most of every second of your day. Live each moment to the fullest. Aquarius, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Although you may be going through difficult times in your relationship, it's not time to give up. Instead of declaring a shipwreck, it's time to work together to overcome problems, bail out the waters, row in the same direction, and keep the hope of reaching a better place. If you feel that the time has come to end a situation or relationship that is not benefiting you, trust your instincts. Look for a new path where you can be more useful and find your well-being. Sometimes recognizing the end is the first step towards a new beginning. Inner strength is not a gift, but something you must cultivate. Your self-esteem plays a crucial role in all aspects of your life, from your productivity to your emotional well-being. Work on nurturing and empowering it to achieve greater balance and self-confidence. Aquarius, today you are going to have to do many things. You know that you are a very sociable, hardworking, a little impulsive and very passionate person. That is precisely what brings you work. Keep going like this and you will get everything you want. You are an excellent person. It is very necessary that you stop focusing on the outside and concentrate on your inside. There are many things that do not let you be calm and you must find a solution. It is very likely that a person will appear asking you for a loan today. Don't agree, as it will be money you won't see for a long time. Put your emotional resources to work and end a relationship that isn't working. Your moral reserves will allow you to make decisions, and by doing so you will feel free to start a new romance, more in line with your personality. However, if what you are experiencing now is stable and beautiful, then dedicate more time and energy to consolidating it. Your partner has made very specific requests that you should attend to as soon as possible, as they are fair and necessary, and the truth is that they do not require a great effort from you. As if this were not enough, they will imply, if you comply with them, a positive change for your health and for your general well-being. So, get to work. Showing yourself as a person who is not attentive to your health and appearance does not earn you points as a rebellious and unconventional person, but as someone who does not take care of themselves properly. It is better that you give up that attitude, not only for the person you are interested in, but also for yourself. For success to come into your life, you must call for it with strength and conviction. You will not have what you want if you do not first conceive yourself in the future in possession of what you desire and deserve. You have to open the space and your mind to receive prosperity. In this way, there will be no room for the failure that you fear so much. The prospects are excellent, Aquarian. Work abounds around you, and what you lacked before is now in excess. Fortunately, the stage of confusion in your work life is over, and since this cycle you enjoy security in your business. If you are still unemployed, expect very good news. There are steps you must take to resolve those health aspects that you know are pending. Apathy and a certain negativity cause you not to decide to do it, because you are afraid of the effort that a diet, an exercise program, and a healing space would entail. If you put your mind to it, you will see that it is easier than you think. The solution to practical problems has a positive impact on your nervous system. With the influence of the moon, if you have been suffering from anxiety or depression caused by certain economic difficulties, today you begin to recover and improve your health. You deserve the good things that are happening to you. Be the owner of your life and your fortune, and stop acting like you are a fraud. Aquarius natives will find new economic opportunities and should organize their budget to better manage their money and have reserves for unforeseen events. The possibility of a trip related to your professional activity will arise. Although it will be postponed, do not be discouraged, as this delay can have future benefits. Aquarius men may discover past aspects of their partner's sexual life, but it is advisable not to torment themselves about it and value the present. Aquarius women should avoid conflicts with their partner's family and seek to resolve differences through peaceful conversations. Exchanges in human relationships are difficult to manage this week. You must make numerous efforts to maintain good relations with your entourage, and this situation forces you to think seriously. Rigor and patience will serve you well, but you find it difficult to force yourself if you do not have a concrete objective. A situation slips through your fingers, do not see it as a failure. Things will improve without your intervention. Be careful not to be intransigent under the pretext of moving faster. Stay calm, above all authentic, and you will overcome all your worries by facing them head-on, but with calm and moderation. Your finances are no longer in crisis. Once expenses are honored, you still have money for pleasures. It seems that you have gone through many problems, but your will paid off. New activities contribute to a more comfortable and less painful daily life. You can rejoice. This week you can go without counting. Your loved ones benefit from your generosity. The sky continues to stress you. The sky plays the role of a skillful intermediary between you and your superiors or colleagues. It boosts your communication by providing you with a persuasive force and a strong dynamism, so don't hesitate to play with fire without burning the steps. You want to score points and find opportunities to strengthen your career. You can transform your anxiety into positive energy if you do it judiciously. It's an opportune moment to overcome your anxieties and gain maturity. Your speech is tough but realistic. Don't be afraid to say what you think, but try to use all possible ways to not shock your interlocutors. If Aquarius really wants something, he will always get it. This is something you already know and have demonstrated in the past. You are at a crucial moment, facing a very important path in your life, and it is essential that everything you do is in tune with what you really want and need on your path in life. Do not doubt what is yours and what you deserve. Today you could face an emotional disorder during the day. However, it is important that you stop and reflect on the reasons for these feelings. You are wrong if you think that what you feel is only the result of external factors. In reality, everything lies in yourself, in the decisions you have made, and in the results you have achieved. It is normal that these situations sometimes make you sad, but remember that they can also be opportunities to learn and grow. Someone very close to you will give you valuable advice that you should seriously consider. This person is experienced and knows what they are talking about. It may be something related to your work, which will prove to be very positive and will allow you to move forward in a difficult project you have at hand. This is the time to take advantage of the wisdom of those around you and to be open to receiving help. It is time to take courage and present the idea that has been floating around in your head for a long time. You have everything you need to succeed, and this idea can become something successful and novel. Today you will receive congratulations for this effort, and do not forget that you deserve it. Sometimes validation from others can be the push you need to keep going. You'll be told a really positive comment at work, but often you'll be so focused on something else that you might not notice what's being said. It's essential to try to be grateful for what others say to you and pay more attention to the praise and recognition you receive. These moments can make a big difference in your daily motivation. If you're planning on taking a trip in the future, it might be a good idea to think twice. Reflect on whether you really need to spend that money now, as you might need it for other expenses later. Learn to prioritize and not let life put so many obstacles in your way. Start to give movement to what you feel is stopping you. It is time to take concrete actions to change the things that do not satisfy you. It is important that you do not act inconsistently when it comes to starting a romance. Going back and forth as you please will only confuse the person you are attracted to. It is essential that you are clear and consistent in your intentions. You cannot afford to be ambiguous. Not even if the other person interrupts your advances and then becomes friendly with you again. You must show only one face, one that reflects your true intention and that shows that you want to be an indispensable person in their life. If you have a partner, remember that love has its own rules, many of which are not written. They do not need to be said, but they must be respected by both parties. However, the rules of the relationship should not be changed on the fly and without notice. That would be taking undue advantage, and you should not allow it. Open and honest communication is key to maintaining the health of any relationship. When it comes to love, there are no secrets, Aquarius. It will always be a somewhat rocky road, but that doesn't mean it's any less valuable. Remember that love is always lived in the best way we can, many times. This means making an extra effort. Although sometimes we must go against our own beliefs, this should only be because we are closing cycles and not because we must give up our true nature. To attract prosperity, it is always good to carry a bunch of keys joined by a red thread. These keys should be those that you do not use, and remember that they should be 3 keys joined together. This is an excellent amulet for your well-being and attracting the abundance you desire. There is no better state of health than the one you have at this moment, and you should make the most of it. If you feel the need to release tension, a trip to the park may be enough to make your day become something different. Breathing fresh air and connecting with nature can help you recharge your energy and see things from a more positive perspective. There are good reasons for you to believe in yourself again. Today is the day to start believing in yourself more and thus be able to see the good and positive things you have been building up to this day. You have everything to start creating a good destiny for yourself. All that is missing is your decision and your ability to fight. For Aquarius, love is a very good thing. You have everything at this minute to start having a good relationship with someone, but don't forget that you have everything to achieve something better. If you want things to improve at this minute, you have to start seeing things much better today. For your work, everything can start to be much better from now on. You just have to see the possibilities you have and what good your current work can bring you. You have everything right now, Aquarius. Health is on your side, and it will continue to be that way as long as you don't have episodes of sadness on your current path. That is very necessary for you. You may be facing many problems right now, Aquarius, but if you don't manage to find a solution, you won't be able to move forward and overcome those difficulties that torment you. Aquarius, you have good opportunities to connect with your inner self and thereby achieve progress on your path to self-knowledge. Aquarius, your horoscope tells us that you can benefit greatly from infusing an emotional and very sincere touch of yourself into some professional project you are working on or carrying out. This is amplified by the moon from your 10th house in Scorpio. You interact in a very intense and emotional way with yourself inside. In those moments of solitude, you will notice that you have a lot of accumulated emotions to do inside, but doing so becomes complicated due to Mercury retrograde in your 8th house. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.